So we'll head off again. Oh, there's a store. We'll come back to that shortly. Right, and we're jumping again into more asteroids. Awesome. So there's a pirate. Moves immediately to attack. So, now the interesting thing you notice about this ship is it has a droid bay, I think it's called. I can't remember exactly what it's called. That might show me. No, unfortunately not. So they can deploy droids. I don't know if they have any, but there's different kinds. There's ones that will annoy your ship, or ones that will repair their ship, or shoot down missiles and stuff like that. But until I actually get one, or we see one in action, I can't really explain. But you can also see there's different kinds of guys. So you've got a couple of human-looking guys there, and that guy's a little insecty guy. So we will attack. Pause for the moment. So fortunately the same sort of tactics will work again. So we will fire a missile at their shield, fire a missile at their weapon systems, and then take out their shields. And they'll be sitting ducks for the asteroids. Right. And they are down at the moment, so actually I could probably just leave them alone and they will perish. Engines are down, as you can see. Oh, there's a droid there. It's a little droid that, if I were to board them, would damage them. And one more, and as you see, they're now dead. Didn't even have to do anything. So I got some more stuff. I got some drone parts. There we go. Not that I can use them, but hey, they're useful to have. Just wait for the engine to charge, and we're good to go. So I'll keep it here this time. Hopefully. Awesome, no more asteroids. A ship hails you. Good sir, it seems you're having some troubles with the rebels. I'd like to help, but I cannot afford the upkeep required on this hunk of junk I'm flying. Maybe we can come to an arrangement. So, this guy is a rock scout. So, hire the mercenary to delay the rebels, hire him to scout the sector, fight him, or I have no need. Now, fighting him probably would be counterproductive because he's actually offering me something relatively useful. What I could do is get him to scout the sector, which, once we do that, should actually update my map with some cool stuff. So if we now jump again, as you can see, and go back to this one, so I can actually see where a whole lot of things are. So, these are the rebels. Well, the rebels are here. They slowly spread across the map as you fly around. If you hit a zone, or hit a sector where the rebels are, there'll be a ship there, and you'll have to fight it before you can move on. And like I say, each time you jump, it moves closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. So obviously, the goal is to try and still do as much as possible, but not get caught by the rebels at the same time. So it's sort of, do I go here or do I just go straight to the exit? I mean, as I'm going at the moment, I've only got 3 more jumps, so they'll probably get to here by the time I get that, so I should be all good. So we will head to this sector. You are immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travellers. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? Alright, we'll listen to their offer. Some of our friends have taken to piracy in the recent chaos of the war. We'd like you to convince them of their poor decision by severely damaging their ship. We'll pay you well as long as you don't kill them all. Alright, that sounds good. Might get something awesome out of it. Just be sure not to blow them up, they say nervously as they direct you to a nearby moon. You find the pirate ship docked there. They immediately respond to your appearance with, "Your money or your life." They must be new to this. So, what I'm probably going to do on this one is probably the same as I've done everything, is if I can take out their weapons and their shields, generally, these guys, because they're not, they're not very good pirates, they will probably surrender. Actually, find this a lot. If you take out shields and weapons, sometimes they'll surrender and go, "Oh, please don't kill me," and then you can obviously say, "Yep, I'll let you go," or no, you can blow them up anyway. So, once again, just wait for the weapons to charge. Oh, firing. Now, they've got a weapon And they're already out, which can take out. Now, I want to be careful here because I don't want to blow them up. Okay. So they hail your ship saying, "You win, we're not cut out for this. You don't need to let them live or kill them." Because I'm probably going to get more money if I let them live, I will do that. With the pirates persuaded from their career path, you return to the settlement. Thank you, they returned to us before you... Thank you, they returned to us before you did. I don't think we'll need this anymore. And they have some scrap and a new weapon, which is pretty cool. Okay, so... a Pegasus fires 2 missiles, 2 damage each, pierces all shields. That's pretty cool. Does need quite a bit of power though, so... probably can do some upgrades anyway with some nice bit of scrap there. Let me see. The only problem, if you upgrade things here, you usually need to give more power at the same time, so I might get 1 more power. And also you need to have enough power to focus on all your weapons. So currently I've got 3 in the weapon, so it means I can have 3 there. So if I wanted all three weapons, I'd have to have 6, unfortunately, which I'm not even close. So I might put a point in there just to make a start. So I've now got 4. So in theory, I could drop both of those and bring up the Pegasus. Actually, I could drop the laser and bring up the Pegasus. And so I'd have 2 lots of weapons, but I mean you can change them on the fly anyway, so we'll give that a try and see what happens. So these guys are all good, and we'll make another jump to a store. So every once in a while you can find a store with, there we go, a transmission from a nearby planet indicates an outpost below which offers supplies to travellers. You send down an away party to check it out. So, obviously you can buy things. Unfortunately I've got no money, so I can't buy anything, but use normally a few things. All the shops will have fuel, missiles and drone parts that you can buy. Some of them have drones, so these guys sell anti-personnels, which if someone boards you, they will seek out and get rid of them. Defense drone will shoot down missiles and asteroids. This one can do a bit more and can shoot down lasers too. Systems, so you've got cloaking, crew teleporter and drone control. The drone is obviously what looks after these guys. There's a teleporter, so you can teleport your crew onto another ship. Cloaking is a pretty cool one, which you can actually lock on and fire weapons while that one's up, but like I say, unfortunately I haven't got any money, so I can't buy anything. Normally you can do repairs as well, but once again, no money, so I can't do anything. So that's stores, so we'll jump again, and we'll head to our first exit beacon. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. So, okay, you recognise the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you labourers for cheap. So, obviously I can buy one if I had some scrap, but that's not overly good because they're slavers. I can attack them or I can ignore them. Now, I'm going to attack them because what's possible is they may give up very quickly and might offer me another person for my crew, which would be pretty awesome. So let's see how we go. Try these Pegasus missiles and might fire them at the weapons and shields as well. And obviously, as you see, the more powerful the weapon, the longer it takes to power up. So the missiles away, and shields are down. Oh, and they've taken out my oxygen supply, so I'm going to pause there. As you can see, it's gone red, so I'm going to need to get someone onto that. So I will probably grab my weapons guy and get him into the oxygen to do some repairs, because if he doesn't, then I'm going to die. Now, they don't seem to be giving up, unfortunately. But I'm just going to watch and see what happens a bit. Fair enough, they're just letting it burn. So they can't really do anything at the moment. As As you see, the fire is starting to spread, so they are trying to put it out. So they've put out the thing there, but so I can go if I want because my FTL drives come back online, but just interesting to see how this unfolds on their ship there. I'm just going to sit there and watch it for a bit. It looks like the fire is out, so they can now repair their shields, which I'm not going to let them do. I'm going to bring my lasers back online, and we are going to finish them off. It's a pity they didn't want to surrender, because normally they would give me a slave as for letting them go. The slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue their evil trade, but many lives are probably lost on that ship. Unfortunate, but hey, I got some stuff out of it, so not complaining too much. So now I can jump, and as you see, another option's come up, which has got next sector. So as you can see here, we now have got a whole bunch of sectors, so you can pick which way you go. Different ways have different, you know, some are good, some are bad. Like if I go up to the nebula one, which is the purple one, after that I should be able to have several civilians with a nebula at the end, or if I go civilian now, I'm probably going to have at least 2 hostile ones, so it's a bit of a trade-off whether I pick the nebula one, which would possibly make things a bit slower. Thinking I'd rather have more civilians and have a couple of nebulas than have some hostiles to look out for, so I think I'll go this way, and we're away. So we've arrived, and here we go. You've entered a nebula-rich sector. You may put a few light years on the fleet, but that's only useful if you make it out the other side. So that's another thing that probably I should mention is, in this game, if your ship blows up, that's it, end of the game. You cannot say load from a save point. That's it. You can't do any more. You have to restart the game and try again. So so far I have not beaten the game. I've gotten to near the end, but not quite. I was taken out near the end, which was a bit of a shame, but we shall move onwards. There's nothing to see here, and as we can see, that basically the whole map is nebula, so I'm not really going to have much luck. Unfortunately, it also blocks most of the sensors, so try and get out of here as quickly as possible, I think. Go that way.